Well, hello friends, it's Amy Frillici with the Gathering Inkspiration Stamp Studio, and today I actually have a couple of different things I want to tell you about. One thing we're going to do on today's video is I'm going to show you how to make this beautiful card. It says happy for you, obviously, and I don't know if you can see, but I put some Wink of Stella. It seems like it's really hard to see in this light. Maybe, ooh, do you get a little bit of the glitter there on the happy? So we're going to make this card, but first of all, I have a couple of other things I have to tell you guys about. And one of the reasons why I'm doing this card today is because it features some of our in colors. This is Sweet Sugarplum, and then this is Dapper Denim, and those are two of our 2016-2018 in colors that are going to be retiring very soon. So here's the deal. In April, Stampin' Up! Will come out with our retiring list. Those colors will retire, so that means all of the product associated with those colors will retire also. So in addition to those colors, actually I'm going to scoot this stuff out of the way for a sec. I'm going to show you. So these are all 5 of those 2016-18 in colors. So here we go. We have oh my gosh, Peekaboo Peach. I almost forgot the name of it. Dapper Denim, Sweet Sugarplum, Emerald Envy, and Flirty Flamingo. So these are the 5 colors that will be retiring. So what generally happens is when those retiring lists come out, the card stock and the ink pads and the refills and the markers and the other embellishments, we actually have Baker's Twine in a couple of these colors too. Those things generally sell out really quickly. So I am just trying to kind of get a little ahead of the curve, I guess I would say, and let you guys know now in March, because obviously if there's anything that you still need to get in these in colors, a great example is if you have the ink pad and you don't have the ink refills, you want to make sure to get those. Or if you're running low on any of the card stock, make sure to get that too, or any of the other items. But my point is, order it now in March, because you can still get a free Sale-A-Bration item. So stock up on these retiring things and get your free Sale-A-Bration stuff too. Okay, so that's one thing I needed to tell you guys about. And then another, this is awesome. And I wish I had a color printer, but I don't. Well, not easy access. Anyway, so Stampin' Up! Just on March 15th, I'm not even sure. Today's only the 14th. Well, we'll see when this video actually uploads. But anyway, starting on March 15th, so potentially tomorrow, there are a bunch of additional products that Stampin' Up! Included in Sale-A-Bration. So, and I'm sure these are all kind of while supplies last, so there might be something that sells out super quickly, but you can't even see these here. I'm going to kind of use them as a cheat sheet so that I can show you. I have most of the products, and if not, I'll show you them in the catalog. Let's see. So what's my point? Actually, let me back up. These are additional items that you can get free. All of these are free with a qualifying $50 order, as well as this kit. And then there are 2 items that are awesome that are free with a $100 purchase during Sale-A-Bration. And I feel like hopefully I remembered those. I'm looking around my table. If I didn't, I'm going to run to the craft room and grab them real quick. But let's get started. I want to show you. So the first one is Stampin' Right markers in Chocolate Chip and Tranquil Tide. So that's just a little combo pack that I'm trying to remember if that was actually in, it might have been in the holiday catalog, but this is one of the items you can get for free during Sale-A-Bration just these last couple of weeks. Okay. Let's see what's next. The gold 1/8 inch ribbon. So this is a really nice, shiny, shimmery gold ribbon that has that little white stitching on the outside edge. That's another item you can get for free with a $50 order. Oh, the Pick a Pattern designer, or not designer series paper, but the cardstock pack. And that actually also features 2 of our in colors. So the Flirty Flamingo and Emerald Envy, and then Sahara Sand. So this cardstock pack, you get 8 sheets of each of those in the cardstock pack. That's another item you can get for free during Sale-A-Bration. I'm going to come back because there are a couple of designer series papers that mine are all torn apart, so I'm going to show you those in the catalog. So let's go the Myths and Magic. This is probably my absolute favorite, the Myths and Magic 6x6 glimmer paper. So this is one that's in the Occasions catalog, and can you see? Oh my goodness, this is shimmery, shiny, amazing. I'm actually using this on my Myths and Magic Class to Go kit, which is another YouTube video. So if you're interested in playing with this glimmer paper, check out that class to go, the Myths and Magic class to go. But this is another item you can get for free during Sale-A-Bration. This would be my pick. If I had to pick just one more, this is probably what I would get. So it's got some kind of iridescent glimmer paper. I'm calling this Bermuda Bay and this Lemon Lime Twist, but it is awesome. And you get a bunch. I think you get like 8 sheets of each color in that pack. So that's another free item you can get during Sale-A-Bration. Oh, then I have loved these bags. Are the 6x17. Can you even see, like, they're super long, these gusseted cello bags. These I have used a bunch for Christmas presents, like at holiday time. So they actually open up wide enough that you can put a wine bottle in there, tie it up with a pretty ribbon and a tag, and then I love, like, in the bottom, I'll put some Hershey Kisses or something, some kind of a fun little treat, you know, like red wine and chocolate. That goes pretty well together, right? So these are great bags. They're just huge, actually, because they open, the gusseted, you know, they open up really wide too. So, you know, potentially in terms of size, you could probably really fit like 2 wine bottles in those bags. Not that you'd want to, but that's how much room there is in them. And then they have a bunch of embossing folders. And I'm going to show you this one first. It's the Petal Pair Textured Impression Embossing Folders. And it's 2 of them. Can you see kind of the pattern? Because you're not going to be able to see quite as well. But it's kind of this, you know, the tall, skinny, I guess I would say. There's that one, and then there's that one. This one we're actually using on our project today, which is another reason why I wanted to show you this project today. So that's another item you can get for free during Sale-A-Bration. And then as well, we have the Scattered Sequins embossing folder. So this is one that's in our occasions catalog. So it kind of, you know, it looks like a sprinkle of sequins. Oh, and actually I have an extra piece of cardstock that I have embossed with that. So you can see, and it's almost got like the little, I don't know if you can see that, the little dimple right in the middle, like they really look like little sequins in there. So that's another one you can get. A couple more embossing folders. The Simple Stripe embossing folder. This is another one that is in our occasions catalog right now. So if you can kind of see the stripes, I've loved that one too. It's great for masculine cards. And then let's see, the other embossing folder is the Cable Knit embossing folder. And this was one, oh gosh, maybe it came out in last year's holiday catalog, I feel like. But it's one of those super thick ones also. So it makes that great cable knit. You can see it a little bit better on the picture there too. Okay, the other things for the free with a $50 order, I'm going to show you those. Where am I looking? The Birthday Memories Designer Series paper. I'm going to try to kind of zoom right in there. So this pack of Designer Series paper, the Birthday Memories Designer Series paper, it's in the suite of products that it's like kind of fairy tale land is how I think of it. Alice in Wonderland kind of designs, and then just some really fun, bright, bold designs on the other side. And then the other one is the Just Add Color Specialty Designer Series paper. And this paper, so it's meant for coloring, and obviously with our new Stampin' Blends markers, this would be an amazing product, you know, to get free with a Sale-A-Bration. With a qualifying order during Sale-A-Bration, right? Because then you can use your Stampin' Blends markers. Now, and god darn it, I did forget. I need to go grab, because I am just blown away. There's the Color Me Happy project kit, which is, and that's maybe why it's not selling a ton, because it's actually in our Stampin' Blends brochure. There's a stamp set, the Color Me Happy stamp set, and then there's the project kit. You're not going to even be able to see that. I don't have that, and I'm not sure that I have my Stampin' Blends brochure handy, but that is another one you can get free with a $50 purchase. And then the others, and you know what, maybe I don't have to go grab them, because can you guys see? Look, it is the Sweet Cake Framelit dies, and then the Petals and More Thinlits. If you spend $100 during Sale-A-Bration, you can pick either of those items for free. You get them for free with a qualifying $100 purchase during Sale-A-Bration. Now, the one thing they said, there are different item codes on these. And I'll list those in the YouTube video, because the item codes that are in the catalog are, you know, that's if you're going to buy these things. These are separate, different item codes that you need to make sure to use if you want to get them free with your Sale-A-Bration orders. Okay, So let's go ahead and get started on our card. I think I've told you about everything else. So this is just a really cute, pretty simple card, but like I said, I wanted to feature some of our retiring in colors. And I do have to tell you, so here, this is a card that I cased. Let's see, who made this card? It was Jen Pita, if you can see that, at By the Shore Stamping. This was a swap card that I received quite a long time ago, but I really loved what she did with the stamp and the embossing folder, and it just caught my eye from like the minute that I received it, and I've been wanting to do a card or, you know, make a project with this stamp set, and I haven't found anything else that's really kind of caught my eye more so than this one. So that's why I decided let's go ahead and do a quick video on this card too to show you how to use the stamp set and the embossing folder. And then there's a cute, I couldn't find this at first. I was trying to figure out what is that simple little scallop on there, but I'm going to show you it's a trick. I'll show you how to make that also. So let's go ahead and get started. Why don't we do our embossing on this piece first, because then we can do our stamping and kind of put everything together. So I'm going to grab my Big Shot. I've got this right here, and I have the Big Shot platform is all you need because we're doing our embossing. You do not need the magnetic platform. One clear cutting pad underneath. Then we are going to grab our embossing folder. So this is that really pretty floral. I love this. Oh my gosh, if you guys don't have these embossing folders yet, I think this is a great option. You know, you've still got a couple more weeks of celebration. So we're just gonna kind of put that down toward the bottom like that, and it fits right on there perfectly. I would not go this way because it's a little bit too wide and you don't wanna hurt your embossing folder, okay? So then we're gonna put our other clear cutting pad on top, or clear pad. We're not cutting today, right? We are embossing, so we're cranking our handle on the Big Shot. Gonna pull this guy out, and always the aha moment. Ooh, I love that. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, it makes me want to do like a ton more projects with that embossing folder because I just think that is so pretty. And then don't forget, this is the other guy. Maybe you can see it, I don't know. Can you see it any better now? It's almost like vines is kind of what it looks like to me. Like maybe you do it tall ways on a card, but that's the other one that comes in that little combo pack. Okay, I think we are ready to do our stamping and put our card together, okay? So I'm gonna move that guy kind of out of the way so I can see what I need to do. Let's see, we are gonna start with this little piece right here. I'm actually going to this one, you do not want to use the banner punch. It's a little bit wider than 2 inches and it would cut it in way too far. You just want to have a little kind of a sneaky peek. So I'm going to kind of eyeball where I think the middle is, and I'm just going to cut in a little bit, and then kind of from each corner I'm going to cut up to that little kind of hash mark that I made. You could measure this and make a little tick mark on the back with your, you know, with a pen or a pencil or something, but I think that worked pretty well. Plus, once you put the baker's twine on there, that kind of covers up if there's any little imperfection. Oh, because, you know, here I am being a little bit anal. I feel like I need to fix that just a little bit. Let's see, we're going to angle that in just a tiny bit more. Definitely the, this is a good example of why that triple banner punch is so nice to have. Then you don't have to futz with it. You just push it in and push the little handle and you are all set. But I think that one works well enough. Okay, so we have our happy stamp and our Sweet Sugarplum ink. We're gonna ink up our happy, and I'm gonna do a quick double check to make sure that I don't stamp it upside down. Yep, that looks good. So we're gonna stamp our happy right there. Ooh, you know what? That's a little off the page. So we're gonna flip that over because I'm sitting down. I think I need to stand up. Sorry if that's wiggling a little bit. I'm trying to make sure I get that inked up really well. Okay, so let's try this again. That one I think is gonna be better. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so we've got our happy, and then we're gonna do, oh, you know what? I forgot to show you because I love, so this is a Celebration stamp set. You can get this for free with a $100 purchase. It is a 16-piece stamp set, and I just have to show you guys all the sentiments. The idea is you've got your happy and your best, and then everything else kind of works with it. Like you could say happy birthday or happy day, happy anniversary, be happy, you make me so happy, wishing you a happy day, you could do. And then over on this one is the best. So you've got best friends, you are the best, I love having a best friend. Let's see, sending my very best, best wishes, the best for you, hope you have the best day, you could do, and best friend like you. So there are so many great ways, and I bet, you know, beyond the standard what I just showed you there are probably a bunch of other options, or just even using these words with other stamps. But I just thought this is a great stamp set, and I honestly have not played with it as much as I would have liked to. And Sale-A-Bration is coming to a close. I cannot believe it. It always feels like you have all the time in the world to play with everything and you know, get everything, and then all of a sudden March is here, and the end of March is the end of Sale-A-Bration. So don't wait. If you like any of these products, make sure you get them before they go. Okay, so I just stamped the For You in our Dapper Denim ink there. Scoot these guys out of the way. Okay, now, I have to show you. So this is that fun, this is like a decorative ribbon border punch, and I'll show you. We are going to use kind of the I don't know, the opposite side, not the ribbon border side. So can you guys see, do you know this? There are little kind of hash marks inside there. You want to get your paper slid in. Can you see that? Just where that little hash mark is. Okay, so, or just, yeah, just about at it. And you make sure your paper is flush along the edge here. And then you just scoot it up and line it up with the pattern on the punch. Make sure the paper is flush again. And then press one more, and I think we've got one more time to go, okay? So line that paper again up with the pattern on the punch. I'm doing it up at the top, but I'm showing you at the bottom, right? And then just press with the heel of your hand, and then that comes away. So you could use that edge, or can you see, you can use the teeny tiny little scallop edge right along there. So that's what we are going to use on our card today. And then you have all these little bits that you just need to swipe out of the way. So your table looks clean, right? Okay, we are going to add a little bit of adhesive. Let me make sure along the bottom of this. So we're just going to run some snail adhesive here. And then I am going to get this going the right direction. And I'm going to lay this down on there. And you just want the little teeny tiny scallops to show. And I kind of purposefully made that a little extra long so that I could kind of get it lined up where I wanted. So now I'm just going to kind of trim that guy off there. Okay. And then we're going to put some dimensionals on the back of this. Okay, on our sentiment. I'm going to pop those on there. Okay. What else do we need to do? Our baker's twine, that's the next thing we can do. So this is the Dapper Denim baker's twine. This is one of those that I said, because it's Dapper Denim, it will be retiring with those retiring in colors. This baker's twine also comes in Flirty Flamingo and Peekaboo Peach. It does not come in Sweet Sugar Plum or Emerald Envy. So it comes in a few of those 2016-18 in colors, but not all of them. Okay, let's make sure we got enough to work with. So we just wrap that around twice, and now we are going to tie a bow down on the end here, and then we'll move it where we want when we are done. So it's being a little futzy because I keep pulling on it. It's almost like when you pull on it, it curls it up a little bit or something. So just don't pull on it too much, okay? All right. We get there where we like, and we're just going to trim off the ends. That one going there, and that one right there. Grab my paper snips. There we go. Okay, move that guy out of the way. Alrighty, so I'm going to just scoot that up. I'm trying to kind of eyeball. Is that where I think that is going to work. Just about like that. Yep, that should be good. Okay, so now we're going to peel off the back of our dimensionals. We're going to pop this Happy For You sentiment on our little Sweet Sugarplum embossed piece. I put that right about there. Okay, now we're going to add, I like to use my fast fuse on these pieces that have been embossed. Gives a little bit more, a little bit stronger adhesive, I guess I'll say. We've got our Dapper Denim Card Base. Pop that right on there. Okay, now the last piece of our cute little card. These are, and mine are a total mess. These are the Tutti Frutti adhesive back sequins, and I think I have parts of a couple of these in here at this point. We're going to use this kind of pale blue sequin on our card. They also come in like a bright orange, a bright pink, kind of a pale yellow, and I think I'm going to call it lemon lime twist, kind of a brighter green, but I've used all of those, so this is what I have left. Okay, so we're just going to put a couple of these little, so you just peel off the back of the sequins and just kind of pop them on your card wherever you like. And that is it. So isn't that just, oh no, it's not it actually, because remember how I showed you I made it shimmery? I'm going to use my Wink of Stella. So I'm just going to kind of paint over. And you want to be a little bit careful. Don't go too heavy-handed because it will make your ink run a little bit. I'm seeing that just on the edge there. Just, you probably can't even see it in the video, which is good. So I'm just adding a little bit of sparkle. I'm just kind of painting this on. And you can always go back and add more, but that is the basic idea. So I'm actually going to lift this one up because I think it might be a little bit easier to see. I don't know. Can you guys see the sparkle? Oh, there, I see it, the shimmer from the Wink of Stella. So I hope you enjoyed this card. I hope you were inspired today. Like I said, if there are any of those retiring 2016-18 in color products that you would like to get, order them as soon as possible. You can shop online at my Stampin' Up! Website at amysuzanne.stampinup.net. Make sure you hop over to my blog at gatheringinkspiration.com and grab the host code from my blog when you shop online. Get your 2016-18 in color retiring stuff. Get your new free sale-a-bration items. Make sure you use the host code from my blog when you shop online. When you spend at least $50, obviously right now you're going to get that free sale-a-bration item. And then I also always send you a free embellishment with at least a $50 online order. And that's good anytime, even after sale-a-bration. So right now you just get a ton of free stuff. So thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys have a great day and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.